it's not just me. I mean, every one of you today has done a journey this morning involving hundreds and hundreds of chips. From the time you wake up, your alarm clock, your phone has chips in it, your microwave oven, your car has multiple computers inside it. Everything has a chip inside it. And that's just you, and that's just today. I think we can all agree that the number of chips that are used in our lives is going to increase. The chips fuel industries across all sectors. And let's not forget AI. I mean, AI is the buzzword. Put AI in your pitch deck, and I can guarantee you'll get 3 times as much money. But the thing is, AI lives on microchips. Better the microchip, the better the AI. And we all know the importance of AI and what its role is in the future. Software lives on microchips. Software can only be as good as the microchip that it's on. So, how do you make a microchip? It's actually quite simple. I'll explain it simply. First, you design the microchip. And when you design the microchip, it's like an architect. You design a building. You don't actually have to go onto a construction site or dig a single shovel of dirt. You design it. The next step, verification, making sure that what you've designed works well. And the last step is probably the step that we all are familiar with when you have these silicon wafers and there's a guy in a white suit looking at it. That's called fabrication, and we call that a fab. So there's 3 steps: design, verification, and fab. Well, I want to let you know that the rest of the world is making, the governments are making massive investments into microchips for their future. Singapore are investing over $10 billion. The EU, $46 billion. USA, over $60 billion. China, $150 billion. South Korea, $450 billion. Where's Africa? Where's Nigeria? But this is the opportunity. And how can we participate? The sweetest thing for any country is to get revenue from abroad. And how do countries do that? By selling things within the country. In Nigeria, the major product which is sold to other countries, yes, you've guessed it, is oil and gas. It accounts for over 70% of Nigeria's export revenue. So it's difficult for our talented youth to enter and profit from this industry. Well, a lot of youths have figured this out. Export something and make money. So what did they do? And what are they doing? They are exporting themselves. We call this Japa. But wait, that can't be good for Nigeria. If all the smart people export themselves, who's left behind? Who can develop? We need to export, but not people. We need to export knowledge. This is not new. India created a new industry in business process outsourcing back in the 90s. Today, the call center industry in India accounts for a significant portion of the Indian GDP and is also a reason why many Indian diaspora are returning home. Reverse Japa. Yes, and that's what we need in Nigeria. What if it's possible to repeat this history and create a new industry in Nigeria? It is. So, like I mentioned, just like how architects design skyscrapers, in the world of microchips and semiconductors, chip designers can create a microchip or part of a larger chip and provide these services to the global industry. Only after it's designed that it actually goes to a fabrication plant. and those silicon wafer fabrication plants. We can train and upskill software developers to become microchip designers. And what makes it sustainable is that there is a massive global shortage in the microchip industry in labor, much bigger than the software industry. So as I mentioned, there's not enough people in this microchip industry. You can probably know that by asking how many microchip designers do you know? And the demand is only growing with the advent of AI. The scarcity is real, and because of it, African chip designers will earn more, be happier, and secure their futures.